I'm back again. Que pasó, boxing fanaticos? This is Enter to do another boxing analysis. Now, what is this analysis about? Adrien, the fuck up, the problem Broner, whatever you want to call him, the guy is just pathetic. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing else to say about it. You know, he has all these rants, all these different things. And look, we all have problems. You feel me? I have problems. Everybody has problems. But for you to sit here and act like your kids don't matter, you know, saying stuff out of whack, looking for attention on social media like a little girl, like, that's some motherfucking bitch shit on some real shit. Like, I don't care who don't like it. You know what I'm saying? And for y'all to defend this nigga, like, look, I used to defend him year after year because he's a black man, you know, and I defend all black men to a certain extent, you know. But if you just keep doing shit over and over and over, that tells your character of who you really are. You know, a lot of people want to play psychologist, but motherfucker, you don't even know what you're saying. You really don't even know what you're saying. So I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people don't understand. Like, this dude gonna end up being locked up for a long time, coming soon if he don't get his shit together. You feel me? He's 28. You know, when he's 24, 25 doing this shit, or even 21, 22, I get it. You know, I was once a young nigga, you know, flipping out, doing crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? And I just got lucky. I haven't been arrested. I'm in my mid-20s right now. But, like, people who are not trying to do better, like me, I'm doing better. You know, I'm in the gym every motherfucking day. I'm working hard. You feel me? This dude's supposed to be in the gym. What the fuck you doing in Georgia? You know, and you got a big fight. You got Omar fucking Figueroa, the guy that hung in there with Edwin Valero, sparring with him, camp after camp. Edwin would have him come back because he's such a great fighter. And Edwin Valero was 28-0, 27-0, 27 knockouts, one of the best fighters of all time. So I'm trying to let you guys know this is no joke. Omar has his full man strength now, and it's going to be really, really, really hard. Really, really, really hard for me to see how Broner is going to beat him if he's not focused. You know, and all them gray hairs coming in his beard, that ain't premature for no reason. The motherfucker's stressing. And you should not be stressing, dog. You got $12 million. All you have to do is take care of business. And it seems like dude just don't want to take care of business. And that's the real problem here. That's the real problem. You know, like I say, he was arrested Monday, you know, following an incident with a woman at the Lenox Square Mall in Atlanta. You know, they say he was groping a woman, touching her genitals, like straight touching her punana. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's wild. And then he got escorted from the premises. Why would you be touching somebody that's not yours? Like, my nigga, you got a whole wife. Now, when you 19, 18, even in high school, middle school, everybody used to touch girls' asses. Everybody did that. I get it. But my nigga, that was 15 years ago. It was 13 years ago. You got to get over that. It's time to move on. And it don't seem like you're ready to move on. It seems like you're still stuck in a teenage state when you should be a boss. You say you're a boss. Real bosses handle things a certain way. Now, you got different type of bosses. You got the quiet boss that sits in the background, counts them checks, count the residual income, the linear income. You know what I'm saying? He compounds his interest, compounds his money. Al Heyman, Sam Watson type of guy. And then you got the guy that's flashy, the flamboyant, the more John Gotti, Al Capone type of guy. And they don't last too long. That's reality. They don't last. They look good, put on a beautiful gold-plated, you know, facade, shiny facade, but it's not real. I'm a huge John Gotti fan, huge Al Capone fan, you know, huge Brigante fan, huge Carmine guy. But I know what happens. You feel me? Even my own pops. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what happens if you that flashy guy. You're going to get taken down at some point. Now, some people get lucky and they last. They just get lucky, very lucky, and some, for the skin of their teeth, they last. But this dude, Broner, not going to last, man. And this is his last chance. I'm telling you, he will not be a headliner anymore if he gets knocked out by Figueroa. Especially if he don't throw any punches and he goes into a psychological breakdown mode. Because I think a lot of boxers get into a state of they train so hard and spar so much that you get used to that being the fight. So you simulate what's in sparring. You leave everything in sparring. Then when you get to the fight, mentally you just shut down. When somebody puts that type of pressure on you. And Omar Figueroa's style is just like Madonna, but better to me, in my opinion. He's going to break down Broner unless Broner's ready to use his jab. And he has so many physical gifts. And let's just get down to the fucking get down, my guy. You've been arrested 11 times in the past 15 years. You getting all these chances. You got many daddies. Sam Watson is your daddy. Floyd Mayweather is your big bro. He tried to teach you the game. Reason why he's not fucking with you, because you ain't fucking with yourself. You out of yourself. You wearing these onks and shit, but you don't even know what they mean. You know, just like your boy said, why you got on the Jesus piece? You don't even believe in Jesus. Why you got on the Jesus? Like, it's the same shit. Like, why you got on the life? You're supposed to appreciate life. When you have on the life chain, like have an onk around your neck, that's supposed to represent and symbolize life, and that you appreciate life, and that you're going to do whatever it takes to succeed and stay consistent. Andre Ward even tried talking to him to stay consistent. You got all these big bros. And like I said, you got Al motherfucking Heyman, the godfather of boxing. People say it's Bob Arum. It's Al Heyman. Al Heyman is like the underboss. He's like the he's a big guy. You know, he's right up there. You could say that. You know what I'm saying? But the real kingpin, the real deal, is Al Heyman. And you got him in your corner. He's bailed you out many times. When you were about to get locked up, I think for life for a robbery or some shit. Back when you missed the Olympics, I think it was from 15 years old to 18, you was locked up, some shit like that. And then you got out because Al Heyman believed in you, you know? I just think that's crazy that you don't believe in yourself. Why is it that you have everything? The beautiful wife, beautiful kids, beautiful family, but you can't seem to keep it together? Because you say that Floyd Mayweather don't call you when he's like he's supposed to. Man, I got a whole bunch of people that don't fuck with me, and I'm not doing as well. There's a whole bunch of people, ask a question, I sit back and like, damn, why they don't like hit me up all the time? But people just, in this social media, everybody's so fucking consumed with something. And if you need people, you got your kids, you got your wife. Some people don't have no kids. Some people don't have no fine ass beautiful wife like you do. But you take shit for granted because you're spoiled, and you've been spoiled. You was that dude when you was younger that the dad said, no, don't put your hands on him. Or grandpa or abuela, meaning your grandmother. Oh, no, don't put your hands on him. You leave him alone. Go sit down somewhere and act like you got some sense. That's what will happen with you. And you got spoiled so much that you feel like everybody owe you something. Well, newsflash, nobody owe you shit, my dude. When Jay-Z offered you $40 million, you ain't even made $40 million in your fucking career. And you gonna turn him down. Who knows where your career would be if you had Jay-Z. And by that time, your contract probably would have been almost up. And you could have really sailed off into the sunset with your own promotional company doing your thing. And you'd have been more financially set. Yes, you financially set with $12 million, but dude, you gonna have to pay that woman off that you supposedly touched. If you really did touch her, you gonna have to pay that off. Because if she go in the court yelling and screaming, we're living the pound Me Too movement. Me Too movement. Like, where's your mind at, my G? Like, things have changed. This ain't the 80s no more. Like, in the 90s where you can just get away with motherfucking murder about certain shit when you famous. How many chances are you gonna get? You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to sound like no preacher. Look, like I said, I'm a real street nigga myself. I get it. I understand. But a lot of you niggas have mental issues. A lot of you niggas been touched as a kid. A lot of you niggas is mentally unstable. You got PTSD bad, bro. I can tell from you being shot, shot up your car. Probably some shit that happened when you was, but a lot of shit you bring on yourself. Remember, we all are a prisoner of habit. And if you keep repeating the same things, that's who you fucking are. Just like if you listen to certain music all day long, you listen to trap and it ain't no educational trap like a Young Jeezy or old T.I. My nigga, or even Dollar, my nigga Dollar, rest in peace to my cousin Dollar. If it ain't on some shit like that, and you just listen to bullshit, that's what your mind will become. That's what your thoughts will become. Unless you have a very strong mind. Very few people in this day and age have that nowadays. Man, I just don't know what to say. I know he had jail this morning. I mean, not jail, but a hearing this morning. See what they're gonna do. It's a misdemeanor. It's not a felony, so that's always a good thing. I don't know, man. I just don't know about Adrien Broner no more. I even betted on him with the Mike Garcia fight. I'm like, man, he made me believe. I'm like, he really back. He really gonna change his career. He gonna do his thing, and look what he's doing. So, I mean, Mikey just took his soul, took his will away from him, and that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Like, if somebody's gonna change, their actions are gonna change first, not just them talking bullshit and saying what they gonna do. They doing that just to keep you hanging on, because they know that all his fans, well, majority of them are gonna leave. They ain't got time for the bullshit. But yeah, man, this dude been arrested several times. 2007, he got arrested twice, and 2016, beating up a man and robbing him at a bowling alley. You know what I'm saying? Right before the Ashley Theophane fight. I mean, just over and over. And that's the thing. If you had no money, if you had to like thug it out, and you had no Al Heyman supporting you, no Sam Watson support, all these people supporting, then I could get it. I could understand. You even got Rick Ross trying to talk to you. He talk business with you. There's no excuses. You ran out of excuses. The book of excuses, throw it out. But you gotta get yourself together, my nigga. You gotta get yourself together, you feel me? Cause you from the Midwest like me. I get how fucking hard it is. I fucking understand it, bro. It's hard as a motherfucker out here, but you got $12 million. You got resources. I can't feel sorry for you. Cause you should have been and got help. You 28, bro. I mean, what you gonna do? Wait till you 40 to wake up? I don't know, man. And like I said, man, the outbursts on social media, yeah, it's fun, it's laughable, but then it gets sad. You get to a point where it's like, damn, this nigga really crying out for help. And when I remember when I met you, Adrien Broner, back in 2009. It's right before Hank died, Henry. Right before he passed away. I don't know if you guys remember Henry. He was with Floyd Mayweather all the time. He ended up passing away. Really, really good dude. And it was at the Devin Alexander versus Lucas Matisse fight in St. Louis. Saw you there. Super disrespectful. I tried coming up to you and stuff. So I know how Broner is. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he want to change, it's on him. It's really all up to him. And he wants to be a center of attention. But to be real, if this was back in the day and the way he act, he wouldn't even last at the 28 years old. Because somebody would have came and got him. They would have went and touched him. And that's just what reality is. But we live in a new day, you know what I'm saying? And people condone the dumb shit that he do. Instead of trying to teach him like, nah, my G, you shouldn't be doing that. Try something else. Try this new avenue. Get your real estate game up. That's what real OGs do. Look at Nipsey Hussle. Look at Snoop Dogg. Look at Young Jeezy. He owned a whole fucking block in Atlanta. That's gangster shit. That's gangster shit. Ownership is fucking gangster. That's why white people fucking dominate what's going on in the world today, because they value fucking ownership. The ones that have money, they keep their money because they understand ownership is everything. And Broner, you got your own promotional company. You got a couple homes or some shit, but you was talking about in your song, I almost lost my home. I almost lost this. My homeboys cussing me out. Like, you just got to fix your life. You did cut off some good dead weight in your life. And I'm like, okay, he real because he cutting off people that's been fucking him over. You know what I'm saying? Or been leeching off of him, which is important. That's how you keep your finances right. It's not overspending and keeping your savings on point. And that's how, I mean, if you want to sit back one day and collect residual income, you got to get smart about your decisions. I just feel like you're not ready for that right now. You still got a lot more pitfalls to do, and I don't know how many is going to happen before you end up locked up for some years. And then everybody's going to be like, damn, man, that Adrien Broner dude, super talented, had all the potential in the world to be the next Floyd Mayweather, this, that, and the third, or even just the next best fighter like an Aaron Pryor. But you threw it all away. And for what? There's so many niggas in your town that wish they had the opportunity and would take a better approach to it once they get there and listen. Listen to the people who got, you know what I'm saying? The people who went through it. like the Floyd Mayweathers. I'm pretty sure Aaron Pryor talked to him really good. So anyway, man, enough about him. I'm done believing in him until he actually show his actions back to back. It had to be like 3 or 4 fights straight where he's in training camp. He's not fucking around. He's not outside of training camp. And he just stays there, does his thing, gets his wins, impressively win by knockout. Let his hands go like he used to. The uppercut. Bow. Left uppercut. Right uppercut. Straight right hand down the pipe. Left hook behind it. Once he gets back to that type of Adrien Broner, the straight right hand to the body. Stab jabs. All that. Till he get back to that, man. I can't believe in him. Y'all can continue to believe in him. You know, like I said, go ahead, drop your you know, good comments, bad comments, bring them all, you know. But like I said, I'll get back to you guys with more boxing news analysis and updates. I will be making more videos coming up here soon. I've just been super busy, and I keep you updated on my own boxing career. Peace.